If you are feeling scared and you're feeling a little bit frightened at the thought of homeschooling, I want to let you know that you are completely normal. In fact, it is pretty rare to have a parent who starts their homeschooling journey and who's like, yeah, fine, this is going to be so easy. I am so okay with this. It is really hard, the thought of taking the education of your children on yourself, and all of a sudden you are the person that the buck stops with. That's a terrifying thought. And so I just wanted to reassure you that if you are feeling like that, it's normal. Now, what do you do if you are feeling utterly terrified? I would really recommend you get a homeschool mentor who can walk you through the difficult parts on your homeschooling journey. A homeschool mentor will help to answer the myriad of questions you will most likely have and answer questions you haven't even thought of before. They'll be able to show you that they've been able to successfully homeschool their own children and that they've grown up and become successful adults. And that will be a huge encouragement to you. The other thing you need to do if you are feeling scared and frightened about this thought of homeschooling your children is to get into a homeschooling group where there are other mums who are feeling the same, and you can walk that journey together and encourage each other. I want to reassure you though, homeschooled children perform really well academically on average. Now, this isn't always the case, but the studies have shown that they do really well. You create children who are independent learners and polite, children who are able to talk to people of all ages. Furthermore, they learn a lot more. They learn life skills and they learn a myriad of other things that they won't get to do in public school. The people they encounter who influence them are you. You as the parent are their big influencer, not a teacher with a government mandate, not other children with other parents who you may not agree with. You are their main influencer, and so they will tend to become more like you. Now, if you want a really good homeschool, you need to remember that you as the parent set the tone. And so are you going to have a legalistic homeschool, or are you going to have a grace-filled homeschool? And I would say the latter is a lot more relaxing and a lot more fun for both of you. The other thing I really want to encourage you to do is to get your children to be independent self-learners, so you don't have to spoon feed them all the time. This is better for them and it's much more relaxing and better for you. Yep, so if you are feeling terrified by this whole homeschool journey thing, don't worry, you are not alone. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit less nervous about the whole homeschool process. A good way, of course, to make you feel less nervous about the homeschooling process is to educate yourself, and you can definitely do that on my channel. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and then go and watch this video on getting started with homeschooling, and also this video on the homeschooling method.